Hey guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob here once again with another video, and today we're going to be doing the review of the NECA Bride of Chucky figure, and it's the single figure release because it previously came in a 2-pack with Chucky and Tiffany, and then that was a few years ago, and then NECA recently did the Chucky, just this on its own. And now with me collecting Chucky stuff, I really wanted it to mainly be Chucky, so I didn't get the Bride of Chucky 2-pack, but then I wanted to get the single release pack, and I couldn't get it first of all when it was released. I see the review spot, got it, as in like it gets everything else before everyone else. Tried getting it and I couldn't find it. And then recently, when I was doing a really good search on eBay for Chucky figures, and I came across this, and it was only £19 on eBay. So I thought, right, I'm definitely grabbing that because I've been looking for it and it was a cheap price. So yeah, definitely grab that straight away. So obviously Chucky gets lucky. Image on there, so obviously Bride of Chucky the full film. She introduces the character Tiffany, Bride of Chucky Ultimate Chucky. We've got an image on the side there, Chucky, that one there, Chucky on there, and then just a couple of images, and then a bit of writing there, and then an image of there who's holding an axe, one of the accessories, then we're holding a gun there, holding the amulet there, she puts around his neck. I'm definitely going to have him displayed, I think, holding that amulet, because with Chucky's, I've got about 16 or something Chucky figures. I haven't got one with the amulet, so I'm definitely be holding displaying the amulet, and then while holding the kitchen knife. So yeah, it's cool figure. It's probably not as good as the ultimate Chucky because I had loads of accessories. It's got quite a few less accessories, but still what it needs anyway. And then you get the image in the inside, cool image, and then that lot sort of diorama or whatever backdrop. So let's have a look at the figure. So yeah, this is I have to say this is definitely one of my favourite sort of head sculpt designs. That sort of damage looked after after the time it gets to the full film, he's sustained so much damage, hasn't he, where the head's been repaired and it ends up sort of like that in the full film Bride of Chucky, and that's grown to be one of my favourite sort of looks now. That I just love that look of where his hair's been stapled on, it's got damaged eye, cuts there, and I've got a few of those now. I'm going to be doing a comparison after this, so we'll look at it after. But there's one of the other version of it, the McFarlane Bride of Chucky, which is one of my favourites. And then I've got a mini Takari or Japanese mini figure type thing, and that's also got the damaged look there. And I've even got the Mezco 5 points minifigure, and I've even put the head sculpt on there because I think it looks really good. And then I've got the Bendy Figs, which is actually this is a really good figure. If you don't have this figure, I would definitely recommend you picking this up. It's a really good figure. It's by the Noble Collection. It's just the Chucky Bendy fig, but it's a really good figure. It's nicely painted, and the actual dungarees are actually like a cloth material. So instead of it usually being plastic, they've put that as cloth material. So it really works really nice, and it displays really well. You get a nice base with it. So you haven't got to put any effort into trying to get it to stand up like you do a lot of figures or anything like that. It just stands on the base, and yeah, it displays really well nicely. But yeah, so got the 5 different figures with that head sculpt, and it just looks fantastic. I think I'm tempted to say it's even better than the usual standard. I think I actually do like it than the usual Chucky. Right, it's Chucky, but with a normal face, it just looks too friendly. With this, it just looks absolutely menacing and really cool. And the NECA one is just fantastic. They've just done a fantastic job. I think it's a close call between this and the McFarlane one, to be honest. I think they're both fantastic. Because I was looking at the McFarlane Bride of Chucky, and I thought, I thought that was pretty epic on the McFarlane one. I don't know. It's a close call, I think, isn't it, between the McFarlane and NECA. It's very close. They're very, very good. I may be slightly leaning towards the McFarlane because I did have that beginning and I really loved that. Was epic. I mean, the NECA run is still pretty good, but it's very close, I think. But yeah, it looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, NECA do a fantastic job on the figures, in particular Chucky, to be honest. But yeah, it's a really, really fantastic look. And side view, where it's got some markings there, and then the hair's been stapled on. Absolutely fantastic detail. The markings there, and then on the side as well, just fantastic detail. And then hair is stapled on again. I think there. Let's look at the hair. Nice shade of orange. Just painted fantastically well. As NECA do. I mean, they don't really muck up the paint job, do they, NECA? I mean, you might say that some figures are not maybe accurate, I don't know, with some of the stuff or accessories or whatever, but they always do a fantastic job on the paint, I must admit. Really nice on the hair. Yeah, definitely. This might actually end up being one of my favourites. Probably be in the top 5, I guess. So we looked at the head sculpt. Let's look at the body now, because there's some damage sustained on that. And obviously on the dungarees there, that looks fantastic. Detail on that, really, really good. Let's see right through to his sweater, through the ripped section. Looks fantastic. Then another ripped section there. And obviously another good paint job. Really, really good there. The arms painted nicely. There's a mark in there where there's been maybe cut with a knife or some tool, perhaps. Mark in there. Nothing on that hand, I don't think. Let's look at the back. No marking or damage there. Well, there's some damage been done to the arm there. Sort of like a puncture wound. Nothing there. Has there been any damage to that arm? Don't think so. So there's nothing there, just only that bit there. Nothing there. Now there's damage here. The buttocks area, I guess. Or going towards that. Sort of maybe a wound, maybe where he's been cut with a knife, possibly. But looks pretty good detail. There, nothing else, don't think, around there. So we looked at the side there, and then there. Let's look at the legs. As I said, another good paint job. And then from the left leg, there's another sort of cut or wound, and it's ripped. Obviously, his jeans, or obviously his jeans are connected to the dungarees. Called dungarees anyway. So there's a wound there. Bit of that where it's been sort of ripped off the material, which looks really, really good. And then another wound there. So where it's been Wounded. Anything on the back of the leg there? Don't think so. Anything on there? Anything on the foot? No. No markings. They don't really bother doing the marking, do they, on the good guy boots? That's the thing with NECA. Anything they don't do good is they don't put the full proper markings on the good guy sneakers. It's sort of like detail, isn't there? Aren't supposed to be on the good guy sneakers. Let's check a look at the other leg. I think the other leg is unsort of scathed. I don't think there's any sort of markings on the on that leg. Doesn't appear to be any markings there. No, just seems to be that leg, doesn't it? So yeah, it's just on there, but it looks pretty epic. Yeah, really good. Really like that. So articulation. I think it's a standard, just as the NECA Ultimate Chucky, where the sort of arms go up and down. You've got the joint in the arm. Obviously, the hand rotates. No sort of. It doesn't go sort of like an extension where it goes in a wide stance, just up and down. Head goes side to side. I mean, not much. I don't think it goes round and round. I'm not even going to attempt it to go around because I don't want anything to break or anything like that. It goes up and down. I don't think it goes forward and back as far as I know. Maybe a little bit, but not too much. Definitely side to side. Don't think there's any articulation or movement on the upper section. It doesn't appear to be. And then obviously little legs. Now there always seems to be, I think with this, there's not really much, because I think it's sort of like with him having little short legs anyway. Don't sort of go forward at all. But I mean, you're not really gonna, I mean, apart from his arms holding weapons and stuff, you're not gonna really hold. He's not one for throwing kicks or stuff, is he? Really, just sort of stands there holding weapons. So I don't really move that much. There's a joint on the leg, obviously, and then I don't know if they swerve around, maybe a little bit, but not too much. But there's that. Now let's look at the accessories. You get two other cool head sculpts. Now these are actually other head sculpts that are obviously the same thing, that are damaged, but other than maybe a little bit of a change in the smile and the sort of the hair, I noticed is a bit different there at the beginning of it. But other than that, yeah, little change in the smile and a little bit change in the hair, but everything else is the same, I think. Facial features, yeah, it appears to be the same. The other one, let's have a look at that. Very sort of open mouth, sort of, where the other one's sort of like teeth together, smiling, and then the other one is sort of open mouth. So yeah, one with closed sort of teeth, and the other one has sort of an open mouth. Everything's the same. See, damaged look. The hair, so here's the same. Kind of, yeah, sort of the same-ish. But there's different. Not much difference in those. I don't know what one I prefer. I don't think I prefer that one. Looks like it's sort of got like curtainy. I don't like the hair on that. I don't think anyone else does. The one, the hair where it looks sort of in the middle, sort of going over, doesn't it? Looks way better. So either that or that, I guess. I'll probably just keep it with what it's got on now, I guess. But to get those, you get 3 extra hands, which is a bit strange. You would have thought it would have been 4 extra hands, because just to make it equal, but it's got 4 extra hands. Another one for the left side has got another wound on it, like that one has, but sort of a more of a closed sort of hand, so you can hold weapons. And the other side has got one where it's sort of more closed, so hold a weapon and clear. And then is the other one clear as well? Oh, you've got 2. All right, there's actually 2 on that side, strangely enough, which are quite similar, but more. One's sort of more closed, but then one's sort of half closed. well, a bit strange. But yeah, that's NECA for you. Giving extra hands and some, I don't know. And then the other accessory is a gun. Can't think of what gun that is. Maybe a Glock, possibly. Well, the looks of it looks like a Glock, doesn't it? It's not any. I don't think it's a Desert Eagle. It's not a Glock, possibly. And then you've got a kitchen knife that you get with a lot of Chucky figures and a lot of other figures, in particular Myers. You get that. You get an axe. You get with, I can't think what other Chucky figures you get with, but I've got my Japanese little minifig actually to come with a knife. I think that's supposed to be based. I think that one is actually meant to be either from Brian's Chucky or Cold Chucky, because they're quite similar. So that or Seed of Chucky, Seed of Chucky and Bride of Chucky are quite similar in terms of it's got that look. So that's my Japanese one is either from. It's probably actually from Bride of Chucky, considering it's got the axe. So I guess that's from that as well. But anyway, get the axe, which is pretty good. And then the last thing, which is the coolest accessory, is the amulet, which is obviously, well, the Heart of Dembella. Is it called amulet or Heart of Dembella or both? But it's the Heart of Dembella, isn't it? The amulet that he has that's used in Bride of Chucky. Yeah, and I think you can get the prop of that as well. I actually need to get the prop of that. I'm still yet to get. I've got about 16 or 17 Chucky figures, and I'm yet to get my first prop Chucky doll. I'm hoping to get it. Fingers crossed this year. I meant to get it a few times, and yeah, just didn't get it. But I'm hoping. Well, I'm definitely going to get it. It's 100% definitely going to get a Chucky doll. Probably looking by the looks of it, it'll probably be a Mezco one. It'll probably be with this. Look, I'll probably get the Mezco doll with this head sculpt, I think is what I'm going to go for. But yeah, so there are the accessories. So I would probably display him. So you can have him holding that amulet, can't you? So can you hold him around his neck? I think you have to take the head sculpt off, I guess, to put that on. Right. I think we'll have him holding that round his neck, I think. You can have him holding it in his hand, but I might want him holding something else. Let's have one of the hands, obviously can hold a weapon in. Right, what weapon is he going to hold? He's holding X. I think he was supposed to hold the amulet in his hand, but I was holding that in his hand. I think he holds the gun, doesn't he? I don't think I want him holding the axe or a knife. I don't want him holding the gun. I'm pretty sure he holds. See, there's a scene where he's holding the gun, isn't there? At the end. What's it? Bride of Chucky. You see the scene where he's pointing the gun at, what's his face? No, holding the gun with that. Oh, you can only hold him gun with that hand. See what arm holds the gun. You can get the hand on him. Oh, so fiddly, these figures. I can never seem to get some of the stuff on, to be honest. No, that hand's not going to go on. Some things just don't work. Got that on. Want that hand on there? Yeah, get on you. Get on, you bastard. This is why I'm not one for keep sodding about changing hands, because sometimes they just don't go on. Ah, God blimey. Take some effort trying to get this on. Jesus. I don't think I'll be changing them anytime soon. Oh, God blimey. So holding the amulet. Let's just hold that, because it just slips out of his hand. Let's see. Get this to go. I don't know if this is right, but I'm just holding something there, but I don't think it will. Might have to just hold the. I could get him to hold that in one hand, but. I'm going to try and hold in the gun in one hand and what the umbrella in the other, but doesn't look like it's going to sort of have it draping over the sort of hand, doesn't he? Hold it. Yeah. Seem to work that out. No, it can't be right, can it? I have to hold him with that. That's like that. I think I prefer him holding it around his neck, because it's going to keep sliding out of his hand. I don't know how they managed to get it in and keep it in. That's just ridiculous. How did I get that on there and stay? No, I can't get it to get on. No, it's not going to work. I did want him holding the amulet, heartbeat umbrella, but yeah, it's sort of draping over his hand, but every time I try and put it in his hand, it just keeps dropping out, but I'm sure I'll work it out. I might even just be tempted to put it over his neck like I had before, because at least it stays on there. With his hand, it just keeps coming out. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up now, actually. It's gone on long enough. But yeah, there you go. There's my review of this. I know it's been done loads of times before, but I only just got it, so I thought I'd do my go on it. Now I'm going to be doing actual comparing of the other Chucky, seeing which one's better, and I'm also going to be doing a special NECA evolution of Chucky NECA figures. So we're going to be going through all the NECA Chucky figures and looking at the evolution of, you know, it from the beginning till up until the most recent Chucky. So we're going to be having a couple more videos of Chucky fun coming up. So guys, hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos. I'll see you on the next video. Take care, bye for now. See you soon. Thanks for watching.